When she opened the fridge, she screamed Dorothy Campbell was 71 years old, and she knew the exact sound her refrigerator made when it was nearly empty. It was a hollow hum, less a buzz, more a sigh, a tired sound, as if the appliance itself understood restraint. She lived alone in a small one-bedroom apartment on the 3rd floor of a building that smelled faintly of dust, old carpet, and boiled cabbage. The walls were thin. The elevator worked when it felt like it. The rent was low enough to be manageable on her pension, provided she was careful. Very careful. Dorothy had learned carefulness the hard way. Every month, when her pension check arrived, she spread her bills neatly across the kitchen table. Rent first, utilities next, medication, groceries. Anything left over went into a small savings account she labeled emergencies, a word that had grown heavier with age. She kept a notebook beside her checkbook, tracking every expense in small, tidy handwriting. No flourishes, no waste, just numbers and survival. This was not the life she had imagined when she was young. But then again, much of her life had unfolded in ways she had not imagined. Her husband, Thomas, had died suddenly of a heart attack when their daughter Rachel was 12 years old. One day he was helping with math homework. The next, Dorothy was standing in a hospital hallway clutching her purse, hearing words that rearranged her entire future. Single motherhood had not been part of the plan. But plans, she learned, did not matter much once reality intervened. Dorothy took on 2 jobs, one as a receptionist during the day, another cleaning offices at night. She learned how to stretch meals, how to sew clothes instead of replacing them, how to smile even when exhaustion pressed behind her eyes. She learned, most of all, how to give. Rachel grew up loved, supported, encouraged. Dorothy attended every school play, every parent-teacher conference. She stayed up late helping with homework even when her feet ached and her hands trembled with fatigue. When Rachel talked about college, Dorothy said yes before she knew how she would afford it. When Rachel got engaged, Dorothy contributed to the wedding even though it drained the savings she had promised herself she would protect. Each time, she told herself the same thing. This is what mothers do. The phrase became a kind of prayer, a justification, a shield against doubt. By the time Rachel was 38, she was everything Dorothy had hoped for: successful, confident, accomplished, a marketing executive with a sleek apartment, a busy social life, and an Instagram feed full of smiling photos. Dorothy was proud of her. Immensely proud. She never wanted Rachel to know how often that pride came with quiet fear. 3 months ago, Rachel had called on a bright October afternoon. Dorothy remembered the moment clearly. The sunlight had been slanting through the living room window, illuminating dust motes in the air. She had just finished folding laundry. Mom, Rachel said, her voice bubbling with excitement. I have the best news. Dorothy smiled before she even knew what it was. Got planning a trip to Europe with some friends. Paris, Rome, Barcelona, the whole thing. But I'm a little short on funds. Could you help me out? Dorothy's pension check had arrived that morning. It sat unopened on the counter. She already knew where the money needed to go: rent, utilities, groceries. She already knew there would be little left. But she also knew Rachel had dreamed of Europe since she was a teenager. She remembered her daughter's notebooks filled with sketches of the Eiffel Tower. Pages torn from travel magazines taped carefully inside. Asterisk, how much do you need? Sweetheart, Dorothy asked. Asterisk, just $2,000. Rachel said lightly, as if she were asking to borrow a sweater. Asterisk, Dorothy's stomach dropped. Asterisk, $2,000 was more than her entire monthly pension. Asterisk, it was her emergency fund, her safety net, her buffer against disaster. Asterisk, she hesitated just a fraction of a second. Asterisk, Rachel filled the silence with enthusiasm. I promise I'll pay you back when things settle down. Asterisk, Dorothy didn't ask what things meant. Asterisk, of course, she said instead. Let me transfer it to you. Asterisk, after the call ended, Dorothy sat at the kitchen table for a long time. Asterisk, she logged into her bank account, checked the numbers, ran the calculations again and again, as if repetition might produce a different outcome. Asterisk, it didn't. Asterisk, she would have to make it work. Asterisk, she always did. Asterisk, she started with groceries. Asterisk, she cut the budget in half, then half it again. She shopped late in the evening when clearance items were marked down. Day-old bread, bruised produce, tinted cans with a discount bin. Asterisk, she stopped buying meat altogether. Asterisk, eggs were protein. Beans were cheap. Oatmeal could stretch for days. Asterisk, she turned off the heat, telling herself sweaters were enough. November was cold, but cold could be endured. Asterisk, extras disappeared quietly. The small donation she sent to the animal shelter each month. The internet service she barely used anymore. Even her morning coffee became instant instead of brewed. Asterisk, by December, Dorothy was eating one meal a day. Asterisk, she told herself it was fine. Asterisk, she told herself hunger passed if you ignored it long enough. Asterisk, she told herself Rachel was happy. Asterisk, that made it worth it. Asterisk, her neighbor, Helen Martinez, noticed. Asterisk, Helen was 75, sharp-eyed, and kind in a way that did not require words. Asterisk, you look thin. Helen said one morning in the hallway, are you eating enough? Asterisk, I'm watching my diet. Dorothy replied with a smile that felt practiced. Asterisk, Helen frowned, but said nothing. Asterisk, instead, she started bringing food. Asterisk, I made too much, she'd say, setting down containers of soup or rice. You're doing me a favor. Asterisk, Dorothy accepted because she was hungry and because kindness is hard to refuse when you need it. Asterisk, in mid-December, Rachel called again. Asterisk, I'm coming home for Christmas, she said. I can't wait to see you. Asterisk, joy and then collided with Dorothy's chest. Asterisk, she missed her daughter desperately. Asterisk, but her apartment was cold, her fridge nearly empty, her body thinner than she remembered it being. Asterisk, I'll be there on the 23rd. Rachel added, can you pick me up from the airport? Asterisk, Dorothy didn't have money for gas. Asterisk, she said yes anyway. Asterisk, the days leading up to Rachel's arrival were a flurry of quiet preparation. Dorothy borrowed $20 from Helen and bought just enough groceries to make the refrigerator look respectable. Asterisk, she turned the heat up briefly. She applied makeup carefully, trying to hide the sharpness in her face. Asterisk, when she picked Rachel up, her daughter looked radiant tan, stylish, glowing with stories waiting to be told. Asterisk, Mom, you look different, Rachel said. Have you lost weight? Asterisk, a little. Dorothy replied, eating healthier. Asterisk, Rachel talked the entire drive home about Europe. The food, the art, the beauty. Asterisk, Dorothy listened and smiled. Asterisk, she told herself not to resent the joy. Asterisk, then Rachel opened the refrigerator. Rachel said, and you have to change to asterisk Dorothy nodded asterisk she was 71 years old asterisk and she was finally learning that love was not supposed to hurt like this asterisk that caring for others did not require disappearing asterisk that she mattered to.